Hi guys, Maikeru here. This is my Mort Myre Fungi guide where I show how to do it efficiently to get 5 to 6 mil GP an hour. This money is so easy, it's actually kind of stupid. All you do is cast bloom on logs over and over and over again and you get tons of money for it. Mort Myre Fungus has rose in price since player-owned farms and right now it's very good money. Looking at the requirements, there's only 2 requirements to do this. The first one is Mauritania's easy task so you can get the legs. What these Mauritania legs do is they give you a double yield from your Mort Myre Fungus. This way every time you pick it off the log, instead of getting 1 you get 2 guaranteed. There's some quest requirements for the easy task. One of them is the nature spirit that gives you the blessed sickle that you need for the logs and stuff anyway. So if you get the Mauritania easy task done, you have all of the quests and stuff done as well. Deadliest catch is the only other one. This requires 67 hunter, 70 thieving and 70 fishing. So these are some mid-level requirements, but it gives you a deposit box right next to the logs. That way you can bank pretty much instantly and get back to doing your Mort Myre Fungus. Now that the requirements are out of the way, let's get into the setup. What I do is I take a silver sickle blessed so I can bloom with it. I take Mauritania legs. It can be Mauritania legs 1 or higher, it doesn't matter. I also take an enhanced Excalibur so I can bladed dive, but this is completely optional. Bladed dive obviously is a higher requirement and I don't expect people to use it all the time. It's definitely not needed, but if you have it, it will speed it up slightly. When it comes to your inventory, just take 2 prayer renewals and you're good to go. You can take a beast of burden to hold your potions for you to make banking easier, as you can right click the box and deposit all. If you don't have a beast of burden and don't have 52 summoning for a spirit terror bird, then you can do it this way and just have them in your inventory. Banking just takes like a second longer. I'll show you examples of what you do and how you can speed things up right now. For the correct spot to stand, you want to stand right here. You want to stand in between all 3 of these logs, and if you've done deadliest catch, you'll have a deposit box right here. If we take a look on the map, in the Mauritania swamp, it's just to the west. The entrance to Mauritania swamp is here, and then if you go southwest, you'll get to this point where the deposit chest is, and you want to do everything right here. What I typically do is use a beast of burden and I'll put my potions in there. You want to take a sip of a super prayer renewal when you run out of prayer. The reason why we use super prayer renewal is because every single time your prayer ticks up, even if it's only 1 or 2, it will allow you to cast bloom. That's awesome, and it means you don't use like any prayer potions except for prayer renewal. So for example, I have no prayer points at all, but the prayer renewal is ticking, which means it's continuously taking my prayer back over 0, and as long as it's at least 1, you can bloom. So I can literally bloom with, 5 prayer points or something just with the prayer renewal. It works so well, and it's all you need in order to do this solidly for a full hour. Just some prayer renewals. For example, I'll just show you me blooming a little bit. I'll pick up the fungi. I'll just keep blooming. And you want to pick up the fungi as quick as possible, obviously, while prioritizing this fungi log into this one and then using the last one to then move back. So for example, if I pick this fungi, I'm going to be standing here. If I then bloom, it's only going to hit these 2, see? It needs to hit the one above as well. So that's why you always want to move back here whenever you bloom, so it hits all 3 and really maximizes the amount of fungi you can get every single time. Once you get a full inventory of fungi, if you have a beast of burden, you can right click and deposit all on the chest, and it'll put everything in your inventory inside the chest. But if you don't have a beast of burden, you're going to put your super prayer renewals into the chest, and you don't want to do that because obviously you need your super prayer renewals. If this is the case, when you need to deposit your fungus, what you want to do is just use the fungus on the chest. So if I use this Mort Myre Fungus on the chest here, it will then pop up asking me how much I want to deposit. You just click all and it's all in there. You can do that pretty damn fast, but not quite as fast as right click deposit all. Like I said, bladed dive is helpful here, but it's 100% not needed. The only thing I use bladed dive for is if I deposit all, I can then bladed dive instantly back here and start blooming again. It probably saves me like 2 seconds every time I bank. It really isn't that important, but it does add up alongside having a pack yak to just right click deposit all. But say I didn't have a pack yak or anything, you're still going to get it done really fast, because I'll just run over to the chest after using a fungus on it, quickly do all and just run back. It's very quick still, and it's still amazing. If you just repeat this over and over, you get so much Mort Myre fungi, it's actually insane. I did it for a full hour to see how much Mort Myre fungi I would get, then I sold the fungi to see how much profit I made. As you can see here, I insta-sold all the fungus and it's over 6,287,000 GP, so over 6 mil for 1 hour. This was with my beast of burden and bladed dive, making banking a bit easier. I'd say if you don't have a beast of burden, banking will be a little bit harder for you and you won't have bladed dive for those extra couple of seconds saved. You could get at least 5 mil an hour. You'll probably be looking at around 5.5 mil an hour, but if I say 5 mil, that would be like the minimum you'd be getting. It's so good. It's absolutely amazing. That'll be it for this video, just a quick video showcasing how good money this actually is right now. Good luck if you do try this, give the video a like if you did enjoy it, and until next time, see ya.